Justin hired me as an intern at Hip Hop DX.
Get out of here.
Is that not?
That's,
I know.
That's dope.
Isn't that crazy?
That's dope.
It's a Friday night, so we just going.
You gonna wing it?
Yeah, we gonna wing it.
Let's do it.
You know?
Let's
We got
do
the
it.
motherfucking mathematics legend, y'all.
In the place. What's
How
good?
we
I'm
feeling?
feeling good. Feeling good.
How was your journey to LA?
Journey was good. You know what I mean? Nice little flight on that bird. Get some shut eye.
You don't really come here often, though.
Not lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to be out here a lot though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, obviously, we're here for the listening of Black Samson, the Bastard Swordsman,
Mm-hmm.
by yours truly and RZA.
Mm-hmm.
What is the meaning behind the name? I'm sorry you've been asked this. I'm sure
Yeah,
you
that's
have.
all good. You know, Black Samson, the Bastard Swordsman. Basically, the album is like it's a movie within itself from beginning to end. It's something that you can listen straight through, and it kind of tells a story about. It's nostalgic for me, right? Because I grew up in the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
But in the 70s, it was a lot of blaxploitation movies
Okay.
and karate flicks. So, you know, them blaxploitation movies is you know, I love them. Superfly is one of my favorite joints, and to this day, to me, that's the illest soundtrack and score ever. Curtis Mayfield murdered that. And if you watch a movie like Friday, you'll see Ice Cube use some of them songs in there too.
Right.
And them songs just have like, if you watch blaxploitation movies, the music was just crazy in the movies. Because
Right.
it's like a lot of them have one producer, right? Like, you know, a movie like Claudine, Curtis Mayfield, Superfly, Curtis Mayfield, Trouble Man, Marvin Gaye did it. Hell Up in Harlem and Black Caesar, that's James Brown. So, you know, and they was put together so well. And then the karate flicks were up on the karate flicks.
Right.
So even the music in the karate flicks, when you heard certain, like, them sounds, like them timpanis hitting, them strings, you knew it was some drama.
For sure.
Yeah.
If there was a movie you could equate to the album, what would it be?
Well, if you look at the titles of a lot of the songs,
It is.
you'll see the movie names like Cleopatra Jones,
Oh, right.
Warriors 2, Cooley High,
For sure.
Mandango, you know.
Yeah.
Even Sucker Free City, I think that's a very underrated movie, and it's a movie dealing West Coast in the Bay Area.
Hey, I'm from the Bay.
Yeah.
Bay Area.
Yup, Sucker Free City was dope.
Fire. What was
Anthony Mackie was in there too.
Oh, fire.
Yeah.
I love that. Man, I do not know about all these movies.
Oh, you gotta check them out.
Grew up under a rock. What's your favorite movie all time?
Favorite movie? Oh, that's hard. I mean, I love so many movies. I'm a
fanatic?
I'm a movie head. I love like.
Do you be going to the movies to see all the new ones that come out?
Yeah, I just finished saw Sinners.
How ago? I did a press conference. I was in the press junket for that movie. Yeah, shout out to Ryan Cooley. Wow.
That movie's crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's dope.
Is it scary?
I recommend it. I love horror movies too.
Okay, see, I don't.
I love horror movies.
I'd be wondering. I'd be having nightmares.
But yeah, like me, look, after the show, I might come back in my room and turn out all the lights and throw on a scary movie trying to get scared.
No!
Yeah, but you know.
Man, I'm trying to put on a chick flick and laugh. Damn! That's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite one? Oh, did you name it? Sorry, I can't remember.
Well, nah, I love a lot of movies. Like, I mean, too many to name. Like all them blaxploitation movies.
For sure.
All the Friday, you go in comedies, you talk about like the Fridays, the Coming to Americas. You know, Eddie Murphy, definitely. Martin Lawrence.
For sure.
Chris Tucker, all them dudes.
Favorite Friday?
Favorite Friday, the first one.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone's favorite, right?
Yeah.
Love it.
But all of them is dope. All of them is dope now.
Yeah. Favorite moment with RZA creating the project?
Favorite moment. Well, yeah, me and RZA connected on 2 tracks on the album, and both of them came out fire. They came out crazy.
Yeah.
And I think now because of my growth and development in music, because me and RZA connected on beats before, right? As a matter of fact, he was the reason why I started producing. When I seen him make Ice Cream.
Oh wow.
That's what made me become a producer. Because I seen the whole thing from beginning to end. And when that beat was finished, I was like, yo, hold up. You made that on what? And he started pointing out to me.
What do you make it on?
The ASR 10.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And I went and caught me one. And the rest was history. But we connected. Yeah, we connected on some tracks before. Not too many in the past. You know, and I think because you know, you want as a producer, especially as a young producer, and being young in the game, you want to do a lot of things yourself. Same with him. You know, you want to do a lot of things yourself, and you have a certain vision. And I remember one time, I think, this was right before we did A Better Tomorrow. You know, I was at RZA Lab, and we was working on some joints, and we was trying to do some co-production, but it didn't seem like it worked. I got to ask him if you remember that. But the reason why it didn't work, and I don't think it was him. I think, you know, he was already at that point. I wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
I wasn't open, like, you know, I wasn't open-minded about things. I seen things one way. Now I'm more or less, I'm open-minded as far as like, you know, let me see what you got.
Yeah.
Let me see, all right, you gotta, well, show it to me. Let's do it. And so now it was a lot easier, a lot more fun to work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I co-produced with a few people on this album. You know,
Nice.
RZA was one. I co-produced with my son on the joint.
What?
Yeah.
How old's your son?
He's 25.
Fire.
Yeah, he's 25.
He been doing music this whole time?
Yeah, he's been doing music for a while.
Nice.
You know, he makes a different type of music. So the way our production came together on this album was me trying to show him something. Like, yo, look, check this out. Let's do, and then, you know, but he ended up showing me something too.
Yeah.
And we ended up making, you know, Warriors 2 Cooley High together.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I saw somewhere you said your daughter likes Doechii.
Yeah. Yup.
I love that.
Yup.
That's awesome. Did they be putting you on new artists?
Yeah, they put me on a new artist.
Who else they like?
Oh, they like a whole bunch of artists. I mean, who put me on the spot? I'm trying to think. Yeah, Doechii's definitely one. They put me on, well, some of these dudes been out for a while now, but like when I first heard of Nardo Wick, that was through them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness. Like, they put me on to a whole lot of people.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's
you know
beautiful.
what I mean?
How difficult was it getting all 9 members of the Wu-Tang on this project?
Well, you know, a lot of it, we was on the road together, so it wasn't,
okay.
Yeah, so it's not really that difficult.
Okay.
And a lot of times for me, because, you know, they my brothers, I could call them and be like, yo, I need you for this one and this one, and then we talk about it and get it done.
Yeah. Did you low-key A&R'ing too? Like, you got Benny the Butcher and Method Man on a song? Let's go.
Yeah, that was dope.
Is that in the studio, or are you getting verses sent?
Well, with them, particularly me and Meth was in the studio. Me and Benny we talked about it, and basically he did what he did, and it was a beautiful thing because I think the communication is the best part.
For sure.
You gotta be able to communicate. You know, certain cats I was in the studio with. Like I was in the studio with like 38 Special.
Fire.
You know, most of the brothers from Wu I was in the studio with.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Beautiful. Benny's so hard, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I got so much respect for Benny.
Yeah.
Zelda
in general.
Right. Shout out to Westside Gun.
Yeah,
Conway.
Westside, Conway, Rome Streets.
Man. AI-inspired music video for Mandingo. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
We an FYI studio, so this is AI everything.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Man, I am like, I don't know. I just don't. I'm worried of where the world's gonna go given how much AI is replacing humans. But I know that's an old school mentality, and I know I need to get with the times. Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel like you have to embrace it.
Right.
You know? Because if you don't, you're gonna get left behind. And you know, I went through certain things where I was almost left behind because I didn't want to embrace, even DJing. I didn't want to deal with Serato. I thought Serato was like, it took me years before I messed with Serato. And then
why didn't you want to deal with it?
Because I was a turntable.
Okay.
You know, it's like vinyl.
Right.
It's like, you know, I fought it. But then once I got it, I'm like, yo, what was I thinking? So, so now I'm more on technology, and for me, it's just how you use it, you know? And that video actually came about because I was trying to line up everybody together, but it was so hard. It was easy to get brothers on verses than to get them for the video because by the time I was trying to shoot the video, Meth is shooting the movie. And, you know, Kappa was on tour, and, you know, everybody's here there.
That is real, though. It'd be really hard to get everyone in one place at one time.
Yeah.
So that is a kind of a loophole right there. Yeah,
so with the AI idea came to me because Danny Hastings, who you know, he's a dope photographer, and he's dope with the AI. He sent me something on Instagram, and I looked at it and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy!" And it was done by Jason Zada, and he was. It looked like a real movie, but it was all AI.
Wow.
So I said, "Wait, we gotta get in touch with this guy."
Oh, okay.
And it just seemed like the timing was right
Right.
to do it. So that's how.
I'd be wondering how quick that they be doing it. Like,
it's not overnight.
I know, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fun questions. Top 5 New York artists all time.
See, I just went through that conversation.
Oh man, with Justin?
Yeah, but I don't do that no more.
Oh, okay.
You know why I don't do that? I don't do Mount Rushmores. I don't do none of that because I think you discredit so many dope MCs.
All right, respect.
So I'm gonna say this. I can name a whole bunch of dope MCs.
Yeah.
That's my thing is this. If there's a party and everybody's invited to come in, but there's a special room for certain people.
Yeah.
And in that room, you're gonna have people like you're gonna have LL, you're gonna have like Orwell, you're gonna have the Locks in there, you're gonna have Rakim, Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane, you're gonna have Melly Mel, Grandmaster Caz, Kumo D, Taylor Rock, Spoonie G, you're gonna have Nas, you're gonna have Scarface, you're gonna have Ice Cube, you're gonna have Eminem, you're gonna have DOC, you're gonna have Andre 3000, Big Boy too. So
all right, I see you. Yeah.
It's same thing with producers and DJs.
Yeah.
So I think when you do like Mount Rushmore top 5, it's disrespectful to
I hear you. I respect that. All right, hardest beat of all time.
Ooh. Oh man, hardest beat of all time.
A lot of people be saying Shook Ones.
Shook Ones is definitely one of them joints. That's definitely one of the hardest beats of all time. Bring the Ruckus is one of them hard beats. I mean, it's a lot. TONY, one of them hard beats. 187, one of them hard beats. It's so hard to just be like, nah, that's the one.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I know Dr. Dre is one of your favorite producers.
Yeah,
you have a favorite beat from him?
A lot. That whole Chronic 2001 album is incredible.
For sure.
Like, everything on there.
Favorite song on there? You hate these favorite questions.
Maybe, like, it depends on the day. It could be next episode. It could be Still Dre.
For sure. I love it. What's your favorite sound that people never notice in your beats?
Maybe strings. I love strings.
Okay.
Harps is dope.
I love harps.
Harps for me is sometimes and what you call it? I might be pronouncing it wrong. A sitar.
Oh, what is that?
That's that sound like when you hear a lot of the old 70s like You My Everything, that bing, bing, bing,
I love it.
Yeah, it's like a guitar, or it could be a keyboard. It depends.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it. How much you smoking in a day?
Ooh. I slowed down.
Okay, everyone's been saying that. Yeah, literally everyone.
Yeah, well,
I respect it though. I respect it.
Yeah, I slowed down. Right now, I'll probably smoke about. For one, I've been stopped smoking blunts. I don't smoke.
Respect. Me too. No tobacco.
Yeah.
Joint game.
Yep, joint game. So I'm about right now, 2 to 3 a day.
Nice. Mellow. Yep. Favorite munchies?
Favorite munchies. I would have to say I'm the type of dude, I love pineapples.
I love pineapples. That's a great one.
Yep, pineapples.
So bomb.
Kiwis,
I love kiwis.
Yeah.
I think about how fire the pineapples are in Costa Rica compared to the U.S.
Oh yeah.
Have you had the overseas pineapples be way better? Oh my gosh.
I can imagine.
Man, I'm trying to go.
You ever have pineapple and put it in coconut water and let it sit?
Is that a life hack?
Try that. Slice up some pineapple, put it in coconut water, and put it in the fridge.
Damn.
You're gonna love it. Trust me.
He's like, you're welcome.
Love it.
I love that. That's fire. Favorite restaurant in LA?
Favorite restaurant in LA?
It's been a debate if LA has good food or not.
No, dude. Well, I'm a vegan.
I'm vegan too. Yes.
So
wait, I didn't know you were vegan.
Yeah,
how long you been vegan?
I've been strict vegan since 2008.
Wait, how long has Rizzo been vegan?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like both of y'all.
Well, I stopped eating meat, period, though.
Yeah.
In 97, I left. Yeah. And at that time, I was only eating turkey, chicken, and fish, and I left all that alone in 97. I stopped eating beef in 92 and pork in 84. But I became strict vegan, no dairy or nothing in 2008.
I feel like 2008 was a time where veganism really wasn't even a thing. So what made you? I love that.
Jizza.
Jizza's vegan too. I love that.
Jizza came across a DVD and it was titled Eating. And it wasn't one of them things where you watch it and they show you the animals being slaughtered. And
they do have those, yeah.
It wasn't that.
You seen Dominion?
No, I ain't seen
Dominion.
Dominion.
That's like the pig slaughter one. Okay.
Oh, nah, I never see. But it was more educational and it was dealing more with it was doctors talking about cancer and and that right there was like, wait, hold on. I had to leave it alone.
Yeah.
When I left it alone, I said I'm not even buying it no more for my family. So
right.
My kids and all.
Did you raise them vegan?
Yeah.
I love that.
Vegans, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
After this, I'm gonna put you on the fire vegan spots in LA.
Okay.
Because I'm so passionate about them.
Okay.
I love that. That's dope though. So you and Rizzo be both eating vegan food.
Yeah. Master Killer's vegan too.
Do you feel like we're the minority?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's something that you gotta want to do for yourself.
Right. It's a personal thing.
Yeah, it's personal. You can't force nobody, or you can't preach it to nobody either.
Right.
I think when somebody's ready, they're gonna do it on their own.
Yeah. Is there a good vegan community in New York?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, in the city, they're full of vegan restaurants. New York and LA is good for vegan restaurants.
Fire. Any businesses you're working on?
Yeah, of course. I'm working on a couple of different things. You want me to tell you?
Yeah, put us on game.
I like this show.
Okay. Respect.
But I have a couple of things up my sleeve that I'm dealing with right now.
Nice.
So
I know y'all released the album on vinyl, limited edition. That's dope.
Yep. And they're one-on-ones. So it's like everyone is unique to itself. So if you got one, it's yours.
Yeah.
Because it's not another one like it.
That's fire.
Everyone is different. The cover, the inside, the backs, everyone is different.
That's fire. The Grain in LA has good vegan food. I never heard on that.
The Grain.
Interesting. You heard of it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, me neither. Finish this phrase. The key to my heart is?
Music.
For sure. Absolutely. Favorite TV show at the moment?
Favorite TV show at the moment? It was dope, but my favorite TV show right now, you know what? I love anime too.
Oh, yeah.
It's this new joint called To Be Hero. Nice, yeah, it's dope. It's only 2 episodes in, but the 2 episodes is crazy.
Crazy?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of rappers love anime.
Power.
Oh, yeah.
Kanan, I'm from Southside Queens, so.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I just did Partisan Fontaine's PR run. I think he was on the show.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. Someone said his acting was bad. I was like, damn. Anyways, anything else that you're excited about?
Yeah, I'm excited about the release of this, April 25th.
Hey,
Black Samson, the Bastard Swordsman, coming to the, DSPs.
Hell yeah.
And getting ready for this tour,
When's tour?
Well, we doing, Wu-Tang, the final chamber tour, and that starts in June.
This gonna be the last Wu-Tang tour?
Yeah. That's what yeah.
What can we expect?
Ooh.
I know,
You're gonna expect a great show, I'll tell you that much.
Wow. How do you prepare for tour?
It's a lot of work, especially you gotta get in tour mode, right? I'm in production mode right now. I'm trying to finish up some things before I get ready, but I gotta, really practice on my DJing, spend more hours towards that.
Respect.
Getting the, building with RZA and the rest of everybody else getting the order together, It's a lot of work because it's more than just hopping on stage and,
right.
It's all about your sets and everything else that comes with it. Like, like when we did the residencies, we had actors, we had samurai, we had all types of stuff. Yeah. We had a live band with us and dancers and, so, right now, I might be saying too much, but we still figuring out how to get, how we going to approach this one.
Okay, fire. I love that. I was going to say, like, what's that camaraderie like now compared to back then? Like, were you guys partying back then?
Oh, yeah, we was partying.
Yeah.
You said, were we?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we was kids.
Yeah. It's funny, I had Exhibit on my show and I was asking him if he got nervous on the Up in Smoke tour and he was like, nah, we were all hammered. I was like, damn. But yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
What's going on over here?
Yeah. Unique is back.
Queen Earth Unique is back.
Yeah.
Somebody's birthday on 420. Happy
Yo.
B-Day.
Is it Easter or 420? Which one is it, y'all?
420.
I say it's 420. Right. What you doing for 420?
I got a